OK.
I think he's got a problem. Here he is saying to you quite clearly, sorry to hear about, and you say, I will finish off the remaining episodes as per our contract. In other words, legally, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do to some extent. You say, I'm going to finish the work regardless of the fact that you've notified me that you're not in funds. 9th of September, there's further communication. And at this stage, how many episodes did you send?
I completed all the episodes by this
Finished
stage.
all of the work. And you say, again, the deadline has now passed. This is you, Lester, at the bottom. Hello, Tom. I did previously tell you that there was a deadline, that I needed all the work to be done by the end of July. The series is pretty much useless now for its intended purpose. Well, I asked you at the beginning of this case, what did you mean the intended purpose? This is a series about the history of motorsport, which could be broadcast next year, any time. What was the intended purpose?
The overall intended purpose was not to have a mini-series of radio programmes, but we were going to use that mini-series of radio programmes as effectively a pitch to our big sponsor, who never came on board in the end.
When did you express to him what the intended purpose was in the email exchange?
I believe
I'm going to start with never and end at never. Right? Now, Tom, you say on the 9th of September that he needs to honour the contract and there was no mention of a deadline. In other words, you repeat the various comments you've made earlier on.
Correct.
Right? Understood. Now, you finish the work, you want your £2,000.
Yes.
Lester, why do you say you don't owe the £2,000?
Yeah, I felt that he ignored what I told him, that, you know, the deadline had passed, there's no money, the sponsor had pulled out, and I think I did tell him on the email that there was no money, as I had hoped there would be at that point. And
you say, and this is where the law gets interesting, at the time you notified him that there was no funds, that was a critical moment where the contract was broken, and that you effectively notified him to stop. Do not provide me with any more work. We will not be able to meet our side of the agreement, correct?
Yes.
That's your submission in law.